Now, first and foremost, I want to thank everyone who's participated, adding energy to the project. It's really all stemmed from y'all playing the beats and vibing out. Really catching the vision for the Doc West joint. I appreciate that. It's been 69 days since I first sent out the invite to be a part of this experiment. Some people have responded putting out videos, project releases. I've been in some tight ciphers, and I've talked to a lot of people committing to being involved in this project. So I think we have enough participants already to put out a great body of work for the documentary, most definitely. But I'm still hoping to hear from some of y'all. Now, since the beginning of starting this venture, I've realized how many opportunities I've left open for miscommunication. That's my fault for leaving things kind of open-ended. In a lot of ways, I did that so I could kind of feel out who was just going to jump on board right away. Some have responded like that. Some people, come to find out, didn't even hear all the tracks individually. They just got the snip tape. So I just want to be really clear from here moving forward so that there's less ways to miscommunicate. Don't hesitate to contact 616-402-3595. That's my direct line. Or you can email the new email, DOCWESTEXPERIMENT@gmail, with any questions you have. I don't want anyone to be in the dark as to what they should expect, hope for, or how they can collaborate. It's an open invite that if you've been a part of this collective scene, whether as an observer or as an artist, maybe you know somebody who's a hip-hop historian for what we've journeyed through the last 8 years as a collective. I want all that shared. On top of making a classic album, I want to document us and what we've did collectively as a scene, because it is a thriving, beautiful scene with a lot of talent. I really want to reinforce the foundation for this project. I'm willing to invest the time and resources into making a fly-ass documentary about us. I'm just simply asking you to be the co-star. Simple as that. Now, many might be thinking only writing songs is the way to be involved, and that's not true at all. There's many ways to be involved. Any idea is good. There is no bad idea. Just be willing to follow up on it and do with your suggestion, if possible, or communicate to someone who can fulfill those obligations. But we need directors, managers, photographers, investors, people who know how to write for grants. Some of this might be applied to something we could get funded. I don't know all the avenues and realms that we're diving into, but I am confident that we can execute and get there at the end. Ultimately, I think that we can. Remember, I'm only asking you to contribute what is comfortable for you. I really don't want you to go out of your way to do any of this. Just share your craft, you know what I'm saying? Really don't want a lot of effort from you, just that which you're willing to give, in a sense. People can be on 10 tracks, or they could be on the ad-libs on another, on just one. Or maybe you just wrote the hook for your buddy, you know what I'm saying, who you knew would sound good on it. Or maybe you play percussion. Or maybe your sister is the one that you say, hey, yo, peep her out. I think she'd be nice on it. There is no limits. I just want mass collaboration so we could all be involved in something. And I'll just be a bridge builder in the process. I just want my respect due, same as you. I completely understand we all have a list of shit to do, and you know, let's be real, this is another thing to do, but I'm asking you to trust me. So moving forward, this is what I want to do. Please respond to this new email, DOCWESTEXPERIMENT@gmail, with some kind of note as to what you're interested in doing, the role of involvement, tracks you're writing to, whatever's pertaining to over the last 69 days of you hearing the joints and kind of filling them out. Maybe you've already made up your mind that you don't want to be involved at all. That's cool. Just simply do that. Say, hey, you know what I'm saying? I don't have time right now. It's cool. I get it. or tell me, hey, I'm working on this joint 1409, 1313, or yo, I have a show on WICE and I'm thinking I could do some plugs for that for the Doc West joint. We could use that on the album. There is no wrong way to be involved. If you love our scene, if you're a part of it, and if you see all the massive amounts of talent we have and you want to help display that, it's a perfect way to do it. This will help me weed out who doesn't want to be involved, so I don't need to be sending them unnecessary updates as to the development and what's going on, because I'm going to start kicking up the heat on informing everybody where it's at, kind of throwing out some ideas as to how we could establish this and do this much more efficiently. Also get my producer friends involved. I really want everyone to shine. So just let me know where you're sitting with this, and then, you know, I'll be able to update you correctly. Also, all recordings, rough drafts, ideas, instrumentation, additions, anything that you have in audio form that you'd like to send, or footage, send a link, however your methods be, Dropbox, OneDrive, Google Drive, whatever. You can send the link to DOCWESTEXPERIMENT@gmail.com, and then we'll filter them through. I'm hoping everyone will just kind of think kind of long term and tuck the joints away, so that we can kind of maximize the momentum of everything. And everything that's been done up to this point I'm completely okay with, and whatever your timeline is, use the joints for what you want, but just keep in mind these are all rough versions, MP3s that ain't really been mixed. They just straight from the machine, and so, you know, if you don't have methods or means to record, just let me know and I can accommodate that. I can make that happen, whether I work something out with the producer or engineer closer to you, or I'll come to you directly, or you can come to me. We can make it work. And that goes for all musicians involved as too. I got a mobile get up, and my home is always open as well. Just schedule it in. Here's something I want everyone to know. You don't have to write new material for this project. If you got a 10-year-old verse that is raw, that matches one of the joints, use it. Do it. People ain't heard 80% of what you've ever written. So don't get hung up on you wrote that last year and that was on so-and-so's album. Who cares? This is different. This is like a big-ass cipher. This is a big-ass mixtape of us in this form. I understand it's very styled. I understand I'm boom bap. I get it. The whole album's kind of someone called 90s-ish. That's cool. I just want that raw shit. There's many ways to express our art forms, but I think we could all say that boom bap ain't dead, and that raw shit still lives, and it's all been a part of us at some point in our development. And simply, if you feeling the beats or not feeling the beats, it's cool. You can still contribute and add positive energy in some way. From here on out, I'll be posting updates to try to keep the ball rolling as the fat gets trimmed down as to the joints used, the people's involvement. You know, all that is starting to fall more into play. People are seeing their roles and they're finding themselves in this thing and seeing more of their involvement or less of their involvement. Whatever it is, we still have plenty of time. I'm thinking we should be able to have all the music done within the next 9-10 months. Should be an easy thing to do. I was speaking earlier about ways to get other producers involved, and that's going to come in an update here in the next couple weeks. Batch 2 is coming soon. It's not completely ready yet. I still got another 10 plus joints to get down, but that'll make a total of 80 joints for people to write and improvise to, which should be more than enough. And then all the leftovers could be used for, I mean, all can be used for whatever you want it to. Just make sure I get credit. It's as simple as that. This is what I've realized. In order to do this thing in the professional manner that I see it, I need your network. I mean, it's simple. Define your services and put a price on it, and we can talk. We can make something work. If you have something to contribute to seeing this thing through to its completion, let me know. I'm more than willing to find an agreeable term that we can work with, because I need more than what I can do. And a big part of my motivation here is to learn how to do things I don't know how to do, and to maximize my network so that I can be more efficient, and I can make the most of my time. I don't want to do everything. I could learn how to do, but my time could be cut in half paying somebody else to do what I can't do, or I don't want to do, or I don't have time to do. I want to know who does what and how we can all win and benefit from those services. Now, okay, essentially wrapping everything up, batch 2 is coming. The updates are coming. I mean, over 80 joints to work with. Don't sleep. Don't wait until the release party to be talking about, you know, I had a different, you know what I'm saying, I could have crushed that verse or whatever. Don't do that. Just get involved and do your thing. Just write. Make it happen. Shit is going to be raw. The last thing, please don't hesitate to reach out. Hit me up, Facebook me, email me, whatever. I do not want anyone in the dark as to what I'm hoping for, asking for. From here, I really want to tighten things up and make it simple for people to know what's going on. So respond with their email, let me know where you sit, and we'll take it from there. Peace, peace, and hope everyone's well. Spread your